For my project, I chose a horse farm in Louisville, Kentucky called the Louisville Equestrian Center. At first, I thought that this was just a place where spoiled kids would go and take after-school riding lessons. To me, the facility was merely a lesson factory. It was a place that needed to churn out hundreds of lessons per week in order to meet its quota. From my research, I can easily see that this place is where both children and adults learn valuable life lessons and work hard at achieving their goals. It was wrong to make the assumptions that I did about the Louisville Equestrian Center because I could soon see that the truth was really the complete opposite. I spent quite a bit of time in the back of the stable watching the behind-the-scenes action. People didn't just hop on and off their horse and then off. People didn't just hop on a horse for their lesson and then off when the 45 minutes had passed. They walked their horses back to the stall, took care of their every need. Some riders would even spend hours in the back of the stable making sure that their horse was taken care of for the evening. That kind of a sportsmanship and behavior seemed to be expected at this place. I spent a lot of time in the back of the barn, but I also teamed up with the lesson horse program manager, Annie Stanford. I followed her around for a while, listening to her take on the barn. She told me that she had let her children grow up here, and she knows that it taught them so much more than sitting at home. The barn seemed to be a place that was fun for these kids, and they would run around the barn and roll around the ground in the dirt, and that was just fun for them. So, I watched as a child named Casey rode her horse for what seemed like an hour. Her instructor was yelling at her, encouraging her that she could do better. She was training for nationals, which was to take place soon, and wasn't nearly ready. I could see that she was getting frustrated, but I talked to her after a lesson, and I could see that she wanted this more than anyone. She had just bought her new horse and was just wanted to win at nationals so much. Because of these small things that I saw in the barn, I can see that there is a much deeper underlying meaning. The Louisville Equestrian Center is a place where people work on achieving their goals. Whether big or small, people of all ages are accomplishing their goals there every day. They are also gaining a lot of responsibility because of the expectations that are placed on them. The trainers at the facility believe that they should work as hard for the horse as the horse works for them, which is really hard because the horses their lessons are 45 minutes long. Sometimes the horses even go twice in a row. Through my observations of the barn and my research, I learned how truly large the equine industry in Kentucky is. I think that it is really important to at least have a small understanding of the way that horses work because it is so important to our state.